Right, it's 6:30 in the morning and I'm heading down the field. Something I spotted the other day. I don't know if you can see it down there in the distance. And I wanted to come down while it's still in flower at this time of day. So, you see that little bright yellow thing there? Oh, I've just got to get round to it without breaking my neck on something in the long grass here. Because there's all sorts hidden here in the long grass. I've got a couple of these up in the garden as well, but this one I thought was a particularly nice specimen. Oh. There we go. Loads of stuff around it. Oh, concrete and all sorts. This is evening primrose. And what a beautiful specimen it is. And it's got loads of new flower spikes coming as well. So what I want to do is start collecting some of the flowers. I'm going to collect some of the flowers from the one up by the house, so I can make a tincture with them. And of course, once I take the flowers, they're not going to form seed, but as you can see, some of these flowers have already died off, so they'll hopefully produce seed pods for another year, and there's plenty more coming. And I shall also take some of the leaves. The leaves are similar to willow bay, very similar, but they're a bit harder and they haven't got that little willow bay serrated edge. But you can see the size of the flowers. Look, it just sort of fills my hand. So I'm going to harvest these few flowers off here and the one up by the house, and get a tincture on the go. Right, with the evening primrose oil blossoms that I've collected, oops, there's a bit of dog hair there, packing them into a jar, and I'm using this to make a tincture. I'm doing a tincture with vegetable glycerine because I want it for topical use. Top it up there with some vegetable glycerine, and I'm going to go and fetch a few leaves and chop those up and put them in as well. It's just settling down. In fact, I'll go and get them leaves first. Right, I'm just going to cut these up. I got myself some of these scissors that I've got on multiple blades for cutting up herbs and leaves and so forth. Right. So now they're just going to go into the jar with the flowers. Now the reason I'm doing a vegetable glycerine tincture is because this is going to be used for topical use externally rather than internally. So I'm just going to top all that up with oil. I'm hoping to be able to use it for Martin's eczema. So it'll be every time they're in the go in the pantry, give it a good shake. I've got several tinctures on the go in there, so give them all a good shake a couple of times a day, and of course keeping them in the dark, and then this will be ready to do something with in about 4 to 6 weeks. And that's it. Evening Primrose.